Who was right about that one, Niall?
Shall we? It's pronounced Neil.
It's
Shall
Neil.
we go
Okay,
back
whatever.
to
I bodied your wife.
I'm curious to know if you guys think that this is the funniest Scott Horton debate moment. I'm sure there are a lot of them out there, but I just found this dynamic particularly funny. I'm gonna let the clip play out here. You guys let me know what you guys think. If you have any suggestions for other funny debate moments that we could take a look at.
It's Putin thinking. Make his motives, make this action comprehensible to us. What does he think he's doing?
Well, first of all, it's simply not the case that all of these Russian soldiers lost their lives, to say nothing of the many Ukrainians the Russians have killed. We don't know exactly how many, but it's certainly in the tens and possibly hundreds of thousands, did not die because of NATO enlargement. Let's be clear about that, because that's a red herring, and it's, I think, an integral part of Russian propaganda. We should be skeptical of that argument. The reasons, if you'll let me finish.
Everything you say is CIA propaganda, then, if the other side of the story is all Russian propaganda.
Scott, I'll come back to you.
It's such a cheap shot. I'm so sick of this. Yeah, every time when I was right about Iraq and you were wrong about Iraq, that was Saddam Hussein's propaganda that I was repeating, and that was MI6 and CIA propaganda that you were repeating. Who was right about that one, Niall?
Shall we? It's pronounced Neil.
It's Neil.
Okay,
whatever.
The question.
Scott, I'll come back to
I was repeating Saddam Hussein's propaganda in 2003.
Scott, that's Iraq. We're on Ukraine. We're on Ukraine. And Neil's talking. Go ahead, Neil.
If you could let me try to answer the question that Peter put. Putin regarded Ukraine.
Talk faster. You're wasting time.
Perhaps you could learn some manners, Scott, and we could get further.
In Ukraine. So
just for the record,
you're just always begging the question. Listen,
there was no threat to the rights of ethnic Russians in pre-war Ukraine.
That's not true. That is not true. That is not true. And I document in the book the myriad ways in which the Russian language and Russian speakers were being persecuted. Their language was being
why did the civilian population of eastern Ukraine not welcome the Russians then? Why did they fight them? I'm sorry, I'm not following you.
Well, there's no such thing as the people of eastern Ukraine. There are many people in eastern Ukraine who absolutely did.
There are many dead people in eastern Ukraine, thanks to your friends, the Russians.
Keith, my friends, the Russians, you're pathetic. Listen, Keith Gesson, my friend from the New York Times, was there and witnessed hundreds of thousands of people vote yes on independence in 2014. Scott. And it wasn't because he loves Russia. It was because they felt that they were being attacked, militarily attacked by their own, what they thought was their own national government protection force in Kiev. And so they were turning to others.
The staggering thing about this conversation is your almost total ignorance of Ukraine. I'm really wondering why we're bothering having it.
What's amazing is you don't know anything about what I know about Ukraine. And what's really amazing is that somebody like you...
Take a trip there, Scott. How about take a
gentleman,
trip?
Gentlemen. The war in Iraq, a British imperialist who said that we need to get 7,000 Americans killed in Iraq for your interests is allowed to show his face in public and argue public policy anywhere, ever.
Scott, we're coming to the end. We have
I bodied your wife in front of everybody.
We have 6 minutes left. Scott, question to you. What kinds of guarantee? Donald Trump has said again and again and again that he wants to end the war. He even said at one point he would end it even before taking office.
I hadn't seen that part before. He just goes, I bodied your wife at Freedom Fest. Wow. Yeah, I did not know it was going to get that personal. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for now. You have a couple of fun moments there, Scott Horton, not one to pull punches. Anyway, let me know if you guys know about any other clips like this, any other fun clips like this where things kind of get off the rails. Always fun to see, of course, besides the educational content of it, which we love and appreciate. So let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.